Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel, guys. You've got your boys here, Bert, the Herd, and Lanny, your favorite dividend investors out here, the Dividend Diplomats, guys. Oof, Bert came in rocking with his SCHD video. Over 2,000 shares, producing over $2,000 in dividend income. And I'm like, you know what? That's a great time to talk about it because my family has got a certain ETF that's going to set to pay us over $6,500 per year right now, and it's our road not to WrestleMania but to financial freedom.
Smash that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Holla at your boys, the Dividend Diplomats. You know what we're going to do here in today's video, Lanny? We said with the SCHD video, we said if that video got to 250 likes, we're going to give away some swag to one lucky subscriber. We're going to do that here again for this video as we talk about Lanny's position. So get this video to 250 likes and make sure you talk about how much you own of the position we're going to be talking about here in a minute.
All right, guys, we know how I'm rocking the hat, guys. I am hiding the eyes. I am doing the incognito here, guys, because Ben, what's up, Birdie?
I thought you were going more with the Roger Clemens,
I was gonna say Clemens, but then I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, people may not get the reference with me doing this. So
Yes.
I pivoted. I didn't even try to pivot. I think you
I
saw it happen.
I knew where you were going with that one, but yes. So for anyone that doesn't know, Roger Clemens would just take the mitt. You just saw his eyes just staring at you, and half the time he'd throw it right at your head.
Yeah, like they didn't call him the Rocket for nothing. But guys, I've been buying an ETF, my wife and I, both for 5 freaking years, guys. In fact, we're on our 61st month of buying this ETF every single week, guys. It's the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF VYM with well over 500 stock positions, a beta less than one, aka it's less volatile than the S&P 500. May not go up when the S&P 500 goes up and goes ballistic, but it also may not drop as much when the S&P 500 drops, guys. Decent exposure to many different industries and sectors. Again, I wanted an ETF that paid an above average yield that also paid a very consistently growing dividend. And that's what Vanguard's high dividend yield VYM has done for us. Now, we buy about $685 a week right now. I do 300, my wife does 385. We've been keeping up something along those lines for the last 5 years every single week, pouring in well over $35,000 almost per year into VYM every single year for almost 5 years, guys. Bert, you did it with SCHD, right?
I did. We got to a nice little milestone there for SCHD. It's taken some time, it's taken some consistency, and we've been doing it for a little under 2 years actually after we lumped in the big initial drop in. So we're not quite at this level yet, but we're making our way towards with that automated investing.
Hey guys, if you haven't caught it, it was about a week or so ago. Bert and his wife leg dropped in over 2,000 SCHD shares, rocking over $2,000 in income again. So we have almost 2,000 shares actually with Vanguard VYM right now, Bert. Almost 2,000.
That's insane.
Just knocking on 2K's door.
Yeah, that is. And the difference is there's a slight difference in the market value and the price per share, though. So that makes the 2000 VYM shares a little bit different than the 2000 SCHD shares.
We grab almost 5 to 6 shares every single week. So it's definitely a slow march to 2,000 shares. And when it's trading at $134.60, that makes it a little bit more difficult. My wife's grabbing just under 3 shares every single week, and I'm grabbing just over 2 shares a week, essentially, when I'm chipping in my 300. Now, the coolest part, though, is the dividend, right, Bert?
Yeah, that's what's nice about VYM. It gives you that, nearly 2 times the S&P 500 dividend. So that 3% yield. And that's where this is really going to add up because that annualized dividend right now is about $3.53 per share. So what does that income equate
It's
to?
true. Gosh, I can't wait for that Q3 dividend because I'm sure that number should look a little bit different, hopefully. But yeah, $3.53 in an annualized dividend, guys. 4 quarters. We're using the most recent 4 quarters. Right now, we're actually not just over 6,500 as the video title says, as we introduced here into the video. It's actually right now set to produce a $6,707 per year. We're sitting at just over, gosh, was that $500+ a month technically right now in VYM dividends?
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. And the beauty is, it's not just about the dividends you're earning today from them. It's what are those dividends doing for you going forward? Because are you dripping all those VYM dividends, Lanny?
Currently, we're in drip mode. We're leaving the faucet running, just letting the money drip down that motherfucking drain. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we are dripping, bro. We are dripping.
Okay. So then if you take that, you take the 6,700 annual dividend income divided by its current price of 134.60, that's dripping 49.8 shares every year, just under 50.
Just under 50. Can't call it 50 shares a year in the drip, guys. But the drip does create over $175 based on the last, 4 quarters dividend rate.
Yeah.
About $175 in added income right now from drip during the year.
Which is another share of UIM that you're getting from the increase on the drip alone.
It's true. And then
The
when you
drip,
think yeah, let that who else is dripping their ETFs, guys? Let us know in the comments. Remember, 250 likes. Let us know if you own VYM. And on top of that, when we're investing our, weekly, purchases into VYM, we're set to add a little bit over 35 grand right now.
mm-hmm.
That is supposed to add another $934 in forward dividends. So almost $1,000.
Wow. Nothing more to say, but wow.
So, again, the plan is to keep doing it, Bert. Guys, we're out there. We're still doing it because right now it's still performing decently well from an appreciation standpoint. We'll have to really see what the month of October, or I guess September, late September brings us here for the dividend in that Q3.
So just to summarize here, make sure we have the numbers right for everybody. First, everyone, don't forget, like this video, get to 250 so you can enter that swag giveaway and let us know how many shares of UIM you own. But for Lanny and his wife, they own 1,900 shares. VYM, that position produces $6,707 of dividend income annually, or nearly 500 a month, dripping 50 shares every year.
That's what it's all about, guys. It's all about consistency in investing, and that's really what this is all about here with the Vanguard strategy. It's about consistency, automation, and just letting your assets build. I'm watching the income stack. I'm watching the market value go up, and I'm watching that passive income grow. That's what it's all about.
Man, everybody. Lanny, congrats, man. That is a effing awesome position there.
Well, it'll be sweet once I'm getting 10K a year from these guys, which, hey, it could happen over the next 12 to 18 months.
Yeah.
Let us know, guys. Though, again, what's your favorite ETF? Is it the SCHD like Bert smashing in over 2,000 shares? Is it simple like VOO, or is it the VY?
If you haven't already, everybody, subscribe, like the video, enter our contest. Lanny, what do we need to tell all those diplomaniacs out there?
Guys, you're either with us or you're against us. Jack. That was Bert the Hurt and Lanny from the Dividend Gosh Damn Diplomats, over and out.